Hello, welcome to World Traveler Cooking, where we cover interesting foods and interesting cuisines from around the world. This time, Fylda Ägghalvor, or stuffed egg halves. Now, in Sweden, these are typically eaten around Easter, although they can be eaten for other festivals as well. And they are very different from like a French egg mimosa or an American deviled egg. So these are closer to what have been called Russian eggs, in that they're more elaborate and so forth, but these are actually really easy to make. For 5 eggs, which we'll hard boil, peel in half, we will use half of one of these red onions, some sour cream as needed, and some sort of red fish roe, which is both a garnish and a flavor, and basically that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm just going to start with a tablespoon or so of sour cream, and I'm going to mash this together. If it's not creamy enough, I will add more sour cream, starting about a tablespoon at a time. How much you need depends on the eggs and it depends on the sour cream, so you'll want to be flexible. At some point we'll have a relatively creamy mixture. I think I need it to be a little more creamy than that. So here's my 4th dollop of sour cream. And yes, I'm using a different container than I displayed earlier, simply because I just looked in my fridge and I still have this open, so let's use the open one first. But since this is very thick sour cream, it is taking more than it might with a thinner sour cream. So, this is starting to look good. So once this is nice and really smooth, I'm going to stir in onions, largely to taste. These are finely chopped red onions, and they'll give it a nice oniony flavor. So sometimes, if you add as you add the onions, it may start to get a little chalky again. So you can just smooth that out with a little more sour cream, and just keep stirring this in, and pretty soon we'll get this mixture of sour cream, onions, and egg yolks. And now we are ready to stuff our eggs. Now, to stuff the egg yolks, we're just going to take a spoonful of this, and we're just going to ease that spoonful into each egg, and then we will shape it around a little bit with our spoon. And it should be a bit fuller than like about twice as big as the egg. And when I get done with these, we will be back. Then we will take a spoonful of Fish Roe and just kind of gently top each one with that. And now for the taste test. I've never made these before, never tried them, so let's go ahead and try. These are actually, I mean, I guess I would say really Swedish, but that doesn't help you out much. They're really light, creamy, rich. They're not too pungent. They're just delightful. Definitely worth having, worth making, worth trying. Now, if you like this content and you'd like to see more of it, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have anything to say about this video, love to hear from you. Recipes in the description. Bon appetit. See you next week.